Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of Hollywood's most chilling legends, the cursed story of James Dean's Porsche 550 Spyder, famously nicknamed Little Bastard. This story is packed with mystery, tragedy, and eerie coincidences that continue to fascinate people to this day. Was this car truly cursed, or are we simply connecting the dots between unrelated events? Let's dig into the facts and let you decide for yourself. James Dean was a rising star in the 1950s, a cultural icon known for his brooding charisma and rebellious spirit. He had starred in just 3 major films, including Rebel Without a Cause, but his impact was monumental. While his acting career captivated audiences, Dean had another passion that burned just as brightly: racing. He loved fast cars and frequently participated in amateur races. His Porsche 550 Spyder, a lightweight, nimble race car designed for high-speed performance, was the ultimate machine for someone with Dean's adrenaline-fueled lifestyle. Dean customized the car with the number 130 painted on its body, and the name Little Bastard emblazoned on the rear. The name, according to some sources, was a cheeky jab at how others in the Hollywood circle underestimated him. Others claim it was a nickname given to him by Warner Bros. Producer Jack Warner, who was frustrated with Dean's rebellious attitude. Regardless of its origin, the name would soon take on a much darker connotation. From the very beginning, people around Dean expressed unease about the car. British actor Alec Guinness, who met Dean shortly after he purchased Little Bastard, reportedly told him, "If you get in that car, you'll be found dead in it by this time next week." Guinness later claimed that the eerie prediction haunted him, as exactly 7 days after their meeting, Dean's life would be cut tragically short. On September 30th, 1955, Dean was preparing to compete in a race in Salinas, California. Instead of towing the car to the event, Dean decided to drive it himself, accompanied by his mechanic, Rolf Wutherick. They set out on Highway 466, with Wutherick riding shotgun. Along the way, Dean was pulled over and ticketed for speeding, but he and Wutherick continued their journey, unaware of the tragedy that lay ahead. At approximately 5:45 p.m., a Ford Tudor coupe driven by Donald Turnipseed made a sudden left turn at an intersection, directly into the path of Dean's speeding Porsche. The impact was catastrophic. Dean was severely injured and was pronounced dead on arrival at a nearby hospital. He was only 24 years old. Wutherick, though thrown from the car, survived with serious injuries. The Ford driver, Turnipseed, suffered minor injuries and walked away from the accident. While Dean's death was a heartbreaking loss for his fans and the film industry, the story of Little Bastard was far from over. The mangled remains of the car were sold to George Barris, a well-known car customizer who planned to use it for parts. However, almost immediately, strange and tragic incidents began to unfold, leading many to believe the car was cursed. When the wreckage was being unloaded at Barris's garage, the car slipped off its trailer and broke a mechanic's leg. Barris then sold the engine and drivetrain to 2 racers who installed the parts in their own vehicles. Both racers were involved in serious accidents during a subsequent race. One of them was killed when his car lost control and crashed. The other suffered severe injuries when his car suddenly locked up and flipped. The bizarre incidents didn't stop there. Barris loaned the car's broken chassis to the California Highway Patrol for use in a safety demonstration, intending to highlight the dangers of reckless driving. But during one exhibit, the car mysteriously caught fire, even though there was no source of ignition. Later, while being transported, the wreckage reportedly vanished without a trace. To this day, no one knows what became of the remains of Little Bastard. Some accounts even suggest that the car's curse affected those who merely interacted with it. In one story, a thief attempting to steal the steering wheel from the wreckage severely injured himself in the process. Another tale tells of a truck driver transporting the car who was killed in a freak accident after losing control of his vehicle. Skeptics argue that the curse is nothing more than a series of coincidences exaggerated by urban legends and the media. They point out that the Porsche 550 Spyder was a notoriously difficult car to handle, especially at high speeds, and Dean's reckless driving style only added to the risks. Furthermore, stories of the car's alleged curse have been embellished over time, making it difficult to separate fact from fiction. Still, Believers in the supernatural find the sheer number of strange incidents surrounding Little Bastard too much to dismiss. They argue that the car carried an aura of misfortune, one that continued to wreak havoc even after Dean's death. James Dean and Little Bastard remain intertwined in popular culture, representing the price of living fast and chasing adrenaline. Dean's untimely death turned him into a legend, frozen forever in time as the quintessential rebel. Meanwhile, the story of Little Bastard continues to fascinate and chill those who hear it, a haunting reminder that some mysteries are never fully resolved. So what do you think? Was Little Bastard truly cursed, or is this just a case of eerie coincidences? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more tales of mystery, history and the unexplained. Until next time, drive safe, and remember, some stories are worth more than the thrill of speed.